Time now for E1
Yay!
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yeah, I always notice that comedians will always tell you two things, right? They'll always tell you, like, when they get booked on a show, and they'll always tell you when they have sex. That's kind of juvenile, right? Like myself, I haven't been booked on a show in, like, over a month. But I did get laid last week, so...
My man, yeah!
Yeah, I was driving the other day, and I got pulled over by a horse cop. Yeah, it was crazy, like... I didn't even know it was behind me until I heard until I heard him going like woo woo. And it wasn't Sire doing that either. It was a horse making that sound. Yeah, one of my buddies, he's a Muslim. You know, he doesn't eat pork and stuff, right? So he's always trying to pork shame me, you know.
Pork shame.
Yeah, he's like, oh, gross, we eat bacon and sausage. I'm like, man, I'm Korean. We eat dogs, right? Yeah. Earlier this year, scientists. For the first time, they documented 2 male humpback whales having sex. Yeah, Hollywood, they're all going to make a movie about it. Yeah, they're going to call it Humpback Mountain. You know, language, it's weird how languages change over time, right? Like now, if somebody came up to me and told me he was going to blow my brains out, I want to be sure whether to run away or pull my pants down. Yeah, I was watching a show about General George Armstrong Custer and his famous last stand at the Battle of the Little Bighorn. I was like, Little Bighorn? It's got to be euphemism for penis, no? Little Bighorn? It's like, here's my bighorn, here's my little bighorn. Yeah, doctors are so full of shit nowadays, you know? Like, even back in the days, like in the 20s, like people didn't really trust eating hamburgers. So when White Castle came out, they hired a bunch of doctors to sit around the restaurants eating hamburgers and shit. And people were like, oh, well, I guess hamburgers are healthy for you, right? Hamburgers aren't healthy. And in the 50s, they had doctors selling cigarettes, right? Like a newspaper, magazines and stuff. Even TV, you know, they had commercials like, oh, I'm a doctor, so I smoke Camels, right? That's such bullshit, right? 'Cause they're doctors, they know better, you know? And then the newest medical scam going out right now is that whole rectal prostate exam thing, you know? That's such a scam, right? Because, like, I've heard 100 different prostate rectal exam stories, and they all end the same way. They didn't find anything. You know, if it's so important, why don't you show me what to look for, and I'll stick my own finger up my own ass, huh? How about that, huh? But, oh no, we can't have that, can we? Boy, you need a medical degree just to find a bubble up your butt? Tell you, my intestines aren't the only thing full of shit around here. And you know the NFL has one Asian player, and he's a kicker. Could you not find a more racist position for this guy? You know, was he gonna go out in a barefoot in a karate uniform? Yeah, I was watching this Bigfoot show the other day. And it struck me as how dedicated these Bigfoot hunters were. Yeah, they're so devoted to something that might not even be real. Like comedians and their careers. Ooh. Yeah, sorry. It stings. Yeah, April 4th is now a new national holiday. That's now National Burrito Day. Yeah, that's cool, right? And the very next day, April 5th, is now National Toilet Clogging Day. Yeah, did you hear about that bridge that our boat that crashed on that bridge over in Baltimore like a month and a half ago? Yeah, it crashed on the Francis Scott Key Bridge. That's kind of ironic, right? It's like, oh, say, can you see? There's a giant fucking boat coming! Yeah, it said the boat came from Singapore. I was like, ah, crap. Asian driver, you know. Yeah, in the news they said the boat weighed 200 million pounds. That's pretty damn heavy, right? It was actually even heavier before. It was actually 300 million pounds. But my ex-wife, she got off the boat right before it hit the bridge. So. Ooh. Yeah, a couple, maybe about 2 months ago now, the Oscars. It was pretty cool. I was watching it. Towards the end, I was getting excited. I was like, hey, look, they're bringing back the Mummy. But then I saw, I was like, oh no, that's just Al Pacino. And I was talking to this guy the other day. He told me he was Persian. I was like, you're Persian? From Persia? He was like, yeah, where are you from? I was like, the Han Dynasty? Okay, I'll tell this last story. Alright, this billionaire, right? He's throwing this birthday party for his 50th birthday, right? So he wants to do something special, right? So he gets all these like alligators and like piranhas and like electric eels and stuff, right? He throws them in the swimming pool. And during his party he goes, alright, everyone, let me get your attention, right? see this, my swimming pool full of dangerous animals, right? Anyone willing to swim across it, I'll give you, my house, right? Give you that big mansion. I'll give you all my cars, right? I'll give you one night with my beautiful wife, right? So all of a sudden everyone's like looking around, right? And it's all quiet and stuff. And all of a sudden they hear the splash, right? Everyone looks, and sure enough, there's this guy swimming down the middle of the pool, right? And all the animals like trying to get him and stuff. And right when they're about to swarm on him, he pops out of the other side, right? And the billionaire runs up to him, like, oh my gosh, that's like the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my freaking life, right? He's like, oh, you deserve everything, man. He's like, what? You want the house, right? And the guy's like, he's all out of breath, right? He's like looking around, he's like, no, man, I don't want your house. He's like, oh, you want the cars, right? He's like, no, man, no, I don't want your cars. Like, oh, I know. Oh, you want my wife, right? Honey, come here, right? He's like, no, man, I don't want your wife, right? He's like, what do you want? He's like, I want to find the motherfucker who pushed me in. My name's Ewan, I'm out of here. Thank you.
Yep. Sorry about that.
Thank you very much.
Baby.
Thank you.
She's shaking.